holy grails where you try to find every item. It tracks everything that you've ever found, and it grants you rewards as you progress through it, like cosmetics. And I thought I saw them sneak in there. They didn't talk about it, but that there's 30 new uniques and rune words. So for me personally, this was the best part of the update. I love Diablo 2. I think it's one of the best games of all time in any genre. I'm sad that it costs $25, but $25 doesn't get you very far this day and age anyway. Then there was the Diablo Immortal updates. Warlock is coming in June, and then the map, it had stuff on it. Moving on. Diablo 4, the Warlock is coming, I believe, in the expansion. They said that the power is more evolved than it was in D2R, like chronologically. They're having a full update on March 5th. I guess it got switched to a fraction, 3 divided by 5. Skobos is the new region. They said it was very terrifying. It really looked like Italy. It looked like a place I'd love to live. So we're going to be chilling on the beach in Skobos, which is supposed to be scary, I guess. I'm going to skip the plans and the echoing hatred. They updated the system updates with the skill trees. So I'm very interested. The skill trees that they had, that they showed, where there are more options, and the options are more meaningful than what we have. It's certainly better. There will be more theory crafting than there was, and we asked them to expand it. It took them 2 years. They did expand it, so from that perspective, I can't be mad. They did the things that we asked for. I strongly question whether where we actually feel like we're picking our own build. There's like 2 or 3 little branches instead of 1. I don't know. When we compare it to something like TV, which has Taj Mahal or tapestries, when we compare it to Last Epoch, where every skill has its own entire tree, I guess we'll see. It is what we asked for. Is the magnitude of it awe-inspiring? Not really. We'll see how it turns out. Talismans bring charms and sets back to the game. Interesting. I mean, I just like carrying around charms and so having it on a separate tab, that's interesting. The sets are going to be with that. I don't know, it kind of reminds me it reminds me of the seasonal theme with powers. That's what it reminded me of. Hopefully it'll be cooler than that. Roger Cube was there. I didn't really dive into it, but I was reading some of the options. Looks like you can train it in crafting, of some actual crafting in Diablo 2, or Diablo 4, I mean. So that's nice. Loot filters are here. It's like they took tremendous inspiration from Last Epoch, but at the same time, Last Epoch has the best loot filters. Not too mad about it. The thing that worries me by far the most is this. I mean, war plans, I haven't heard anything else about the game for Diablo 4. And war plans sounds like, we've had it described to us multiple times, it literally just is pick 5 activities that you already do and do them. That is so many Milky Way galaxies away from what I want in an endgame. Like, it's so far away. I just don't even know what to say. And then they said there's a very rare key to do an echoing game. Exactly the same as an echoing nightmare from D3. It's an infinite wave that gets progressively harder. It's like in a room with it's like exactly into the expansion. I love the tree. I love the loot filters. Huge game. I like that they expanded the skill tree. They promised us fighting with this dog. Okay. I recognize that a lot of the things here are better than the past. They appreciate the improvement. But if I could only have none of those things, it would have been a very, very godly system. The thing is I've had this conversation with Diablo 4, maybe even more than PoE 1, has the most activities you could possibly do. The volume of activities is not the problem. You can do Nightmare Dungeons, you can do raids, Frost Undercity, you can go fight world bosses. There's so many things. But somehow it somehow feels to me like PoE 1 just essentially it has multiple essentially it's just the map already. It just seems like 10 times better. So continues to be the tower goes up and the pit goes down. Is already a game where you're already showered in loot, so anyway, I love the Diablo 2 update. Don't care about Diablo Immortal. I would say this is some of the things we've been begging for are here. I recognize that and I appreciate that. Pizza. We'll see if we can do something cool with the Roderick Cube. Italy. Okay, Greece. Let me do a poll. I want to know how you how this is going to be very. I actually don't know. By the way, the chat is moving so fast. times. So, for example, let's take the most pair it against Crawfords. We open the treasure chest. Why am I here? What am I I feel like I'm just mining. To the next step. You do the white maps, and you collect them like Pokemon cards. Then you do the yellow maps. Then they sprinkle in the bosses that you have to start chasing. You kill the mini bosses. Then you fight the bosses in the red, then you do the red maps, then you fight the bosses toward your void stones. While looking for the Uber lab so you can complete your ascension. And then if you get that far, it converts the endgame system to the max level. And then there's 2 tiers above that max level that you can try to crawl your way up to that requires you to actually plan it out. You have to, unless you're Ben, you really have to figure out it's not enough just to have really, really great yellow items and a decent build to go further. You have to figure out, how am I going to make a godly build? And then even if you get that far into these 17 maps, then it drops fragments for the 10 different Uber bosses that they have. And if you can get beyond that, there's actually 2 levels even further beyond the 10 Uber bosses. There's Valdo maps, and then there's Valdo maps that can kill you. And then if you're the ultimate Giga Chad of Giga Chads, you can try delving, which is even more impossible. It's a very well structured progression where the next goal is definitely in sight that you're working toward, and you have very calculated ways of getting there. In Helltide, you put on your horse, you ride around, you kill random things, and you open random chests, and now you have the loot, and now what? Yeah, but then what? What? I just gave you enough content that you will never complete this ever. You will never do all of that in one season. What do you mean, but then what? Yeah, we're just gonna ignore that comment. Rax, it's the same in every game. What? We're gonna ignore that one too. Jesus. There's very interesting people tuning in today. I'll never, like, just to give you an example, I will never forget, I can't remember what season it was. It might have been the last D4 season. I did not play it. I was playing something else. I don't know what it was. Say Path of Exile. I can't remember. Say it was Path of Exile. So, I raided Woody about 10 hours into the D4 stream. And Woody was playing hardcore SSF. And I raided him, and his screen popped up on my screen. And the very first thing that I saw him do, the season started 10 hours ago, I believe he was playing Druid or something, is he punched the ground, hit the entire screen for 40 billion damage. And he was already like Paragon 190. I'm like, type in chat, how's the season going, Woody? He's like, oh yeah, it's going. I already one-shot every single thing in the game, but I checked in at like 10 hours, but it was like at 5 hours. He was already one-shotting the entire game. It's like, man, dude. Oh, that's a good, well, I guess that's a good point. Yeah, it's a good point. I haven't thought about this. Are they making no changes to Paragon in the expansion? Like, I don't know if they're saving that for later, but... Diablo 4 will only feel like it has an endgame. God, it's scrolling. I can't read it. I need to... trying to read these messages, but they're way too fast. It will only ever feel like an end game once they start setting content behind higher levels. Guys, listen, I have absolutely, completely made peace with everything. Diablo 4 is a great game for certain demographic of people or people that enjoy gaming a certain way. It absolutely appeals to a huge slice of it. I have said a long time ago that Diablo 4 is not a game really directed with my demographic in mind. And that's okay. Not every game has to make me yearn to play, right? I'm sure I'll have fun for a couple of days in the expansion. I am sure a few days in the expansion will be unimaginably powerful, one-shotting absolutely everything. Not perfect, absolutely god-tier gear with that's what will happen. And that's okay. That, for me personally, me as an individual, that is not a game that I can play for an extended period of time. I'm very okay with it, and I'm not mad about it anymore. It's not okay, but I'm not going to spend my life. I'm not going to spend my life being upset about it. I already spent a lot of time being upset about it. I'm not gonna channel that energy anymore. I I don't have it in me to do it anymore. So, okay. I feel in a way I feel honored that when a Diablo 4 update comes out, I think we got almost 5,000 viewers on Twitch. There's another 2,000 on YouTube right now. I feel honored that you guys come here, hang out, and even listen to my opinion. My opinion actually doesn't really matter. But I do feel honored that you guys come here and chat with me about it. And my opinion definitely has undergone an evolution where I used to be so actually genuinely heartbroken about it. Once I've accepted that, Diablo 4 just might not be the game for me, it's fine. Every game is going to be that. How many times? When was the last time I played Diablo 4? A couple months ago, I think. Did I play? Yeah, I played it for 4 hours in the Paladin game. It was fun. I like the Paladin. It was great. I like the Paladin. It was fun. I played it for 4 hours. It lasted PoE 2. It was like 12 hours before the PoE 2 series, right? So. Oh yeah, I'll definitely play the expansion. Yeah, of course. Do another poll for chat, which one they liked the most, D2, DI, or D4. I could do that. I can already tell you the answer though. It's going to be, no one's going to vote for DI unless they're trolling. I think it's going to be over. The worst part about the more disappointing rash is we have to watch play PoE. You guys, God, I think PoE is great. Bard is here from Xbox. Am I required 1 to 99 I promise. I didn't hear them add infinite arrows. They added a lot of quality of life, but I didn't hear infinite arrows. That's a great idea, Red sites sent me an image on Discord. Okay. He sent me an image. So it shows us that talismans and charges have this. What is this? Is this a paragon? It's almost like a mini paragon. This was your own idea that you sent to them? This was the screenshot that you sent to them a long time ago? Endgame passives? Yeah, there's endgame passive creep. It sounds exactly like what PoE 2 is doing. You know how you do creep, and you unlock breach points when you kill them, but yeah, so this is Dread. Dread Sight Haven is like a long time. draw this in paint. This is gonna be so good if you see him one day. Pretty sure this is how it goes. So we're gonna draw a circle. Oh. There. Wait, they advanced my paint. What's all this crap? Yo, I want the old paint back. So this is the circle. This is everyone who likes Diablo 4. Everybody who likes Diablo 4. If we were to cut the pie into who gets really, really far in the game, who gets above Paragon 200 and actually gets like 40 who just plays for fun. I would bet the pie was something like this, where this is the people who actually last or who still stay safe. I would guess that this is the slice of the pie of the people. Just kind of log in and oh, whatever, you know. I got 2 hours to play here. Oh, I got a business trip for a week. Oh, I'm level 31. Let's go do the first capstone. And then they kind of forget about it. And then they hear about the next one. And they lost it. I have a feeling like this is, it's, if you took everyone to like before, the amount of people who are actually blasting every season and loving it is like this. People are having connections because they think it's much bigger, and people are saying it's like 5 more. But I think it's somewhere more. I think it's something like that. Maybe it's like 9 to 10. Yeah, I think it's evident that Diablo 4 is not a game that's designed. You guys are higher than this. The average one of you is so you guys are much better at Diablo than the actual average person. Because the average person doesn't look up build guides. They don't watch YouTube videos. They might have never built an pinnacle boss. So when you and I are discussing things, our conversations are happening at a much higher familiarity level with these games than the average gym. The marketing that Blizzard does when they have what's her name, Nayrel, in the boat, and she's singing Behind Blue Eyes to herself and getting possessed. They are marketing to the absolute gym bobs. Okay? They're not marketing to us. Your boss plays 2 to 3 hours on an Xbox and never looks at builds. Another thing is ignorance is bliss, right? I remember when I was a little kid and I bought Final Fantasy VII, and when you go to the gaming store, They have the magazine there, which has the full guide for Final Fantasy VII, and you can buy it, and it tells you, you know, what weapons are bought in what shops, and da-da-da-da-da, and all that different stuff, and the boss's HP and what they're weak to. But even that is much, much different than a guide that you would have today. It's not even close to as good, because today it tells you, walk into Ruby Weapon, have 2 of your party members dead, have Cloud hero drink, have him Omni Slash, and then mime Omni Slash, and Ruby Weapon dies instantly. Like, the build guides now, like if you played PoE 2 last league, if you followed my plant druid even kind of correctly, you obliterated the entire game. Like if you copy my supports and you follow my tree and you have even kind of good gear, you obliterate the entire game. It's a very different experience if you take that away. If you just play and you don't watch anybody playing and what they're doing, and you don't watch any guides, you're just playing by yourself, the game is a lot different, and in some ways the game can be a lot more fun. When you don't have the answer key right in front of you that you're trying to copy, it can be way more fun. So these people that don't have anything going on, that just fire up their Xbox, grab a controller, and just start playing, it actually makes a lot of sense that they have a lot of fun. And for that, in that scenario, which a lot of you and myself are not in, imagine yourself as a kid buying a game from GameStop, putting it in and just playing, it's fun, right? They don't have to be bothered with the fact that ultimate endgame, it's the same mythic uniques. Yeah, I'm already Paragon 240. I already have all my glyphs in the radius max, and oh, I'm killing the same pin bosses over and over and one-shotting them. This is everything I just said is not an experience that they ever have. So all of these that we see, are just oblivious to it. It does not bother them at all. So when they hear it, a lot of times people are genuinely confused. Why is Rax so upset about that? We got a blue filter. We got people around. Like, why would he be mad? Those are great things to the game that I already love. I completely understand where it's coming from. Is D3 creeping into D4? Well, actually, the additional twig that they added to the skill tree is essentially identical from what we saw with the Hydra. It's identical to the Diablo 3 system. Diablo 3, you get Hydra, and you have 6 choices. You pick Frost Hydra, Poison Hydra, Physical Hydra, Fire Hydra, Mammoth Hydra, whatever. That's exactly what they added. They just added a link, they added a stick to it, and they added a stick to it, and then you put Frost and Fire and da-da-da-da-da. Fire Hydrant. Dude, they should call it that, actually. That's a great pun. It's runes from D3, right? So, and then they also... Longman Beard. Oh god, you were there when I had 10 viewers on Twitch, I remember. Yeah, we got runes, and then we're getting echoing nightmares, which is exactly. I was actually planning to Giga Blast Diablo 2's Warlock, but I'll probably actually hang it up here for today. Tomorrow, we have a fresh start in the morning, and we're gonna blast. Never played it before. was gonna play it today, but it's getting a little late. I'm gonna play it tomorrow. I love Diablo 2. We'll do a full run and see how good it is. So I'll buy it tonight. I'll install everything and we'll get it off. D2 bad. D2 is like genuinely looking forward to Diablo 2 is not just the best Diablo game. Diablo 2 is the running for best. Like, it's up there. The best video game ever. I think it's one of the absolute pinnacle best video games. If you have never played Diablo 2, man, you've got to play D2R. Yeah, I think you're going to be shocked at how much. Let me put it to you this way. Chris Wilson, founder of Grinding Games, who made DOE 1. He says it all the time on his channel, all the time. Diablo is his favorite. And the reason why he made Grinding Games, Diablo 3 was not a proper sequel to Diablo 2. Right? DOE 1 was that sequel. Make sure you buy DOE play on the new engine with straight over to D2. Tomorrow the D2 blast starts.